Hello, this is my 1978 Laverda 500. The recommended oil change intervals are every 3,000 kilometres, which by modern standards is quite short. One of the reasons for this is the old-fashioned metal oil filter. It doesn't get replaced, just cleaned with petrol and reused. While this saves money on filters, I prefer the modern replacement ones since they do a much better job of keeping the oil clean. On this model, the section that holds the oil filter also doubles as the drain plug. To avoid making a huge mess when removing the 4 bolts that hold it in place, I used an oil pump to extract as much oil as possible beforehand. You don't have to do this, but it helps minimize spills. As with any motorcycle, warm up the engine before draining the oil. Warm oil flows better, which helps remove more of the old oil. After all, the whole point to get rid of as much of the dirty oil as possible. And of course, have a suitable container under the bike to catch the drained oil. Loosen the 4 10mm bolts with a socket or spanner. Then remove them completely by hand. This allows you to take off the entire section that houses the filter. Next, clean the filter in petrol using any suitable container. Here I'm using an old plastic mushroom container. Give it a thorough wash. You'll see how black the petrol becomes as the dirt comes off. Once it's clean, wipe it dry and it's ready to be reinstalled. Before refitting, clean off any old oil and residue from the engine sump. Check the rubber seal on the filter housing. If it's worn or damaged, replace it. Just like with modern canister filters, apply a tin film of clean oil to the O-ring. This helps reduce friction, keeps the seal in place during assembly, and prevents it from sticking to the engine next time you change the oil. Now refit the filter housing, making sure that the top of the housing is in the correct direction following the run of the cam chain. And tighten the bolts first. There are 2 nuts to the rear and 2 bolts to the front. Then, if you have a torque wrench, tighten to 10 Newton meters. And don't forget to reset your torque wrench back to 0 when you're done. This keeps the internal spring relaxed and helps maintain accuracy. Now, fill the engine with fresh oil to the indicated level on the dipstick. Start the engine and let it run briefly, then check the oil level. If needed, top it up so that it sits between the upper and lower marks on the dipstick. And that's it, you're ready to go. But remember to check your oil level again after your first ride. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.